each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adel! Dogi! So this is where you two were. My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetan flower.
Selcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a... This may be no surprise.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains?
Attention! Allow me to... If you look to our left... This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia Golf, huh? That reminds me, you said you were looking. There any chance? Whoa! Little close for. How's the guy supposed to take? Hey, Adel.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
Har!
It can't be!
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc! Oh?
Bid on the...
Sure.
Woodage!
What difference?
Enough!
No way. No way.
How's that? How's that?
What a
How's that?
Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to...
Our fault.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself. Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess,
I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended, right?
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Woof! I'm stuffed! Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
that aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah, who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after.
Doesn't make those
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents, none of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would the Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything. Aha!
Really now?
Well, the throne is said to be hidden away. Supposedly, whoever finds.
How about it, Adel? Who are you fooling? I can see the giddiness written all over your face.
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet.
I think you've had our apologies for.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is. 3 of you are going to be lodging with us. If you have any issues during your stay, any. Of course. Well, I'd better get back to work.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel. I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great! Thanks for the tip!
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off. All right, you two. This is where we
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look.
Let's aim to meet back. Adel, I'm get.
Me. Seek me.
Adel? If you're sure. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel? Catch you both later, then.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian Sea. Rome and Hispania may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire is here.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
They say Normans...
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
On a separate note, the militia recently... Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, it's nothing. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Oh. Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around. The name's Grant. That all, huh? Man, oh man. Wait, what's with... It did used to, but the mayor's, when the Balta Sea Fort... You mean... I knew... The only problem is, they should be... Call it a hunt. Calling up...
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right?
Sorry for calling. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, they impose an
Some ships, but when they're found out... That's
ironic, and that's when all is...
There are far... still. Well, that's what... Anyway...
Seek me. This... Seek me. Right here. Find me.
Swordsman, can you hear me? Bestow you mana, enough power, defeat.
Gotcha! There!
I'm sorry. I don't any details. My name? Who? Adel. Search. Help. In. Go.
So as for the...
Well, of course, that wolf I talked...
It may...
The Baltus C4 doesn't seem... You know... But whenever... Finding that girl...
The first step...
I'll put my new job...
As for myself, I'll see if...
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
There's something... You're probably full of questions. Just think of... So... I won't hold back this time!
Nice try!
In speed! How about this?
How's that?
Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, imbued in only those out of the Sea Force. That... It... Blood and... Grieger. Put a Greek mana. What in hell did you just do to us? At least now I have a good grasp. We're finished here. Huh? I'm a Norm. Can't handle that? Son of a... Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time? Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. hearken and help! I read. But we'll have to stick together. Watch it. My name, daughter of... Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor. Hey, don't stray too far. I've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
Hey, Princess. Back already? Who's your plus one?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you. You her little... Wait, actually...
Hey!
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seemed...
Gunnar.
Oh?
He's the sort...
Ah. I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more?
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. It is, however, unfortunately...
Tomorrow? And...
With all due... It wouldn't... This... But better, I believe. Not to... There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already! I get the message.
Adel was it? I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Balta Sea Force. I can imagine, especially if that was your first encounter with our people. No doubt you have we Normans have. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free. My apologies, but based on what I've just heard, your compliance is not a matter of choice. I will notify until then.
Don't you have that backwards?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is... I had best I leave the rest